That's really the problem.
I just make it work.
Every time I'm emotional with my wife and romantic, I look at her and I realize I'm looking actually at Al.
Yes.
It's been a real problem in my relationship. And I mean,
especially when she does blackface.
Yes, definitely.
The ruby red lipstick. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's like those
how dare
those
you?
plaits and like
The white gloves always throw me off.
The camera like turns around and I'm in like a clan robe. Damn. It's getting kinky in my house, dude. Is that like probably one of the worst things that happens? Like, that would be like a Mississippi fetish.
Oh,
It's probably
race
like
play.
What?
Race play.
Race play.
That's
Yeah,
a thing.
that's
yeah.
gotta be.
Yeah,
A thing.
That is a thing.
That's a thing. I see it like all the time. I'm
Yeah.
like, why?
Do you know any women that like put shoe polish on their face for their husband?
No, that's
Okay.
not quite what race play is, but I guess it falls in that
I've
category.
more
if
of
you
seen like
found somebody
white
into
men
it.
be like pretending like they're the master and like their POC person is the slave.
I've also seen it the opposite way of like where it's the more femdom version.
And he's like got shoe polish on and he's the slave?
No, where like he's like the master who's being put in his place by the POC.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good Lord. I'm getting all hot and bothered under the collar over here.
First place has got its whole genre.
You're right. That might be the most Mississippi fetish. The like just like cotton picking slave and master. You think they put on the voice? That I do say it is a hot
I thought you meant the
summer
TV
day.
show, and I was like, what does that have to do
No,
with?
actually, I've never seen them put on the hard Georgia accent.
Yeah.
They usually just have their own
Oh, I
accent.
do say that ass is making me a wilted
No,
flower.
I don't think they get paid enough to do all that. I don't
Paid?
think, they're porn actors.
Oh, okay. I thought this was like a husband and wife.
No,
like doing
the ones
this.
I see aren't porn actors. They're just regular people.
How many do you see? You say that like you've seen a few.
seen
Why are
a
you looking
few.
this up?
It's on my Twitter.
It's a what?
It's on not on this Twitter, but on another Twitter.
Elon's Twitter is
Al's
really...
into it. He's got to show you.
Oh my God, Al! Can you pull up some Raceplay for me real quick? Can we put this on YouTube?
No, this one probably is definitely not okay for YouTube.
Welcome to the AnythingCast, by the way. I'm Patrick.
I'm Will.
I'm Al.
And
Eric's taking a shit.
Eric's taking a shit. We're gonna go ahead and start the episode with Al showing me Raceplay on Twitter.
What do you
Why
mean?
would you? Okay, even if you did it.
Okay.
Even if you did do that,
All right.
which I'm not saying I did, why would I post it on Twitter?
What?
Why would I then like film it
What?
and then post it on Twitter? Like, because he said they're not porn actors.
The race play thing?
Yeah, he said they're not porn
Hold
actors.
on, I'm confused. What are you asking? Like,
I'm saying hypothetically.
okay. Okay.
If I were to,
Like, just read the caption.
if I were
of this
to
one.
like get into this.
Okay, if you were getting into race play. How? Wait.
the
You
fuck?
can't get into race play. What do you mean?
Patrick, bleep this. This says, "Hard liberal white woman gets pressured into saying the N-word." Hashtag Raceplay. Hashtag NSFW TWT interracial rough sex submissive.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that.
Why
too.
does this look like it has Netflix level production
Oh,
quality?
they
a
do.
lot of the alpha male porn is cuck race play.
Why do you know that?
What do you mean? Why do I know that?
Okay,
I'm
hypothetically,
totally
let's
online.
hypothetically, let's say
this
you.
one's current events.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. It's, it's two women sucking a dick, and it's one of them has the Palestinian flag on her head, and one of them has the ISIS flag on her head, and then the dick has the Israel flag all over it. That's awesome.
Well, let me see this. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. There you go.
But yeah, Eric.
Yeah, Eric.
Yeah.
Hypothetically,
No. Eric, confirm this real quick. A lot of alpha male porn is cuck race play.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, see, he knows.
Yeah, Eric, you can confirm that, right? That's something. That's something.
That's something you know
that's
intimately.
something-
Alpha
yeah.
male porn
Yeah.
is cuck race play?
Yeah.
What?
Eric, let's say
I mean, I guess those
hypothetically.
exist.
Let's say hypothetically, I had sex with my wife.
Yes.
That's it.
Oh,
So say hypothetically that happened.
it seems nice, I guess.
Okay. Now, if
Second
I,
hypothetical.
second hypothetical.
Mhm.
If I put shoe polish all over my face and red lipstick, and then I filmed it, and then had her call me the N-word, and then I put that on Twitter. Hypothetically, Eric, why the fuck would I do that? Why are they? What is?
Because it's your fetish, dude.
I guess that would be for attention.
Al, actually, that's a good point. That might be what it is.
Maybe it makes the money.
Al has
Outrage porn.
There's
like
oh my god, does that exist yet?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Can we make money off of outrage porn?
can
Have
make
you
money
never
off of any porn,
tuned
what do you
into
mean?
like Fox or CNN?
Yeah.
Outrage porn, bro.
No. I mean, it's actual pornographic material, not like it's it's
You just
something
saw
to
it.
outrage you.
Yeah,
just saw
I
it.
mean that was.
Is that why the production quality is so high?
Yeah.
They're making so much money off of it, making people mad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not lying when I say it's alpha male porn. A lot of those dudes in the red pill community, like when they check off, they're the thing like from what I'm told.
From what
Remember,
you're told.
Yeah.
clicking thumbs down is still interacting with the video.
From what I'm told, legitimately, they get off to the idea of like,
Hate watching is engagement.
yeah, like a lot of the white like alpha male dudes will get off on like a black man like
She doesn't
fucking a
even
white
look
woman.
close. Like not even close.
You know,
I am really,
Like,
I'm really
Patrick's a lot
curious
of
as to
cuck
what's
porn.
going on.
Patrick, put it up on screen.
What is that? Is that what I think it is?
That is a
I'm not
Japanese
sure.
woman.
What?
That is a
That's
Japanese.
a Japanese woman.
Yes, that is what that is. That is a Japanese woman.
That is what you're going for with that. That's what.
Well, I mean, that's what I've gone for once so far. I've never done it again, and I filmed it and I put it on. I hypothetically filmed it and I put it on Twitter, but hypothetically, let's say I did that, and then
Al's face.
I don't like where this is going.
it's going down quite a rabbit hole. To be
Yeah.
honest, this is a
I see
great
we're
way to
still,
start an episode.
I see we're still looking at porn.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I
welcome
mean,
to the show.
welcome to every episode of this
Yeah.
podcast.
I walked in and I saw a bunch of chicks with.
Dicks.
No, not yet.
It was me and Will and Al.
I mean, I've seen some futanari in my time. I mean, it didn't
Al,
faze me much.
You really should have been here for the episode that we did naked.
I really shouldn't have.
Yeah, Al doesn't like being sexually harassed, unlike Eric.
That's true. Eric enjoyed it.
I'm just very neutral about such things. You really have to go out of your way to try and offend
It's supposed
me.
to be yes and Eric. You're supposed to talk
Yeah,
about how much
yes
you like it.
and
Yeah.
Eric.
I mean,
don't,
I do.
Don't be like
I'm fine. I'll roll with whatever for the most part.
What a host.
As long as I'm not getting hurt, I'm kind of like, eh. I'm a very yes and guy. In
And
life,
sometimes
to be honest.
even if he's getting hurt, as long as it's not too bad, and there's a little
I mean,
bit something else on the side.
Yeah,
If
a
he's
little-
getting
little-
hard off
a
it.
little pinch and squeal and never hurt nobody.
I mean, how
So-
bad does it hurt is the real question.
Actually, I don't like that, to be completely honest.
Getting
It's like-
pinched and hurt.
Yeah, I
yeah,
agree.
like during sex, like being bitten, pinched, hurt, or anything like that. I'm just kind of like, no, thank you. I'm here for pleasure, nothing else. If you want me to spank you or give you a little nibble, like, cool, whatever. Like,
You hear
I'll
that,
go
Al?
with that.
He's offering.
Please don't bite me.
Like, see, that's the
I will
thing.
leave.
Yeah, no, I don't just bite random strangers. I think that's how you end up in a mental ward.
When me and my wife
No,
started,
when I'm having sex with someone, if they ask me to do something, I'm usually gonna say yes.
when me and my wife started having sex, which was like last month, yeah, about last month or so.
Mhm. We've only been married about 8-9 years, so
Something like
makes
that.
sense,
Yeah. It was just our anniversary, our 13th anniversary.
Oh, lovely.
But when we started having sex, she had heard from me early in my my teenage years of having sex that I liked being bitten during sex.
Mhm.
And then I learned as an adult that's not nearly as exciting as it is when you're like 16.
Yeah, when your skinny elasticity just isn't quite there
Yeah.
anymore, and like
It just
you know,
it just hurts.
it just hurts,
It
and then
just
like there's just a
hurts.
fucking bruise there for
Yeah.
like days. You're,
And then I have to go to work, and then they're
Right.
like, "What happened to you?" And I'm like, "Your mom."
you know, when I was 15.
That's what I would say to my warehouse coworkers.
Hell yeah, dude. Honestly, I gotta pull out Yo Mama more. That's
Yeah.
a
Classic.
It's a classic. I need to use that.
I'm surprised you don't. Kira loves it.
You're right. You're right. It's Kira's favorite topic is
Really
her mother.
is.
Am I allowed to say that?
No,
What?
just a joke.
One of your coworkers'
N-word?
name.
You can't say that on the podcast.
The coworker's name.
Make up a name for him.
I made up his name. His name's.
There you go.
Patrick, bleep that. Rude. First off.
I said
Rude.
it twice just so
Yeah.
you know I did Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick, pay attention. I know you might be jacking off and like while listening to the podcast
might wanna-
passively in the background.
Edit my or censor my edit of the name that I made. Right
Patrick, put up the
afterwards.
porn that you're watching and then censor that too.
It's just more of Elizabeth the Dragon.
It's more. I've
More
combined
donkey
that.
vor.
I've combined that with the black Japanese lady. I've somehow found both of them in one. That's the Japanese lady that wanted to fuck Godzilla, but she's in blackface. There we go. I figured it out.
Oh, is that what that lady was? Is that
Yeah,
the
that's her.
Godzilla
Blackface.
fucker?
yeah.
Did you hear the news out of
Interesting.
South Korea?
No.
Yeah, everyone over there got ligma.
What's Ligma?
The real news is that the South Korean military is thinking of banning all iPhones.
Interesting.
They say that they're worried that sensitive information might be leaked via the voice recording thing on iPhones. They're going to be, guess what they're going to be replacing all their phones with?
Samsung.
I mean, they already do that with dispatch.
Do they?
With like South Korea, like anytime there's like a scandal or anything, dispatch is what breaks the news. And
What is
like,
dispatch?
I don't know.
Owl?
You tell me, because it's
What are you
like a
talking
whole
about? You
fucking secret like organization news thing or whatever.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
It's
just
like-
know that they are changing
like,
to
they'll
all
have,
Samsung
like,
phones.
Texts from like phones and like all these kind of conversations, and I'm like, where did y'all get these?
Is dispatch like the news?
Yeah,
or
it's
something?
kind of like that, but it's like,
It's like K-pop news.
or it's
basically
like
what
just in general.
Oh, okay.
Not just an investigative news source.
It's like their CIA is what it sounded, or their NSA is what it sounded like. They just
wow.
call it
But
dispatch.
yeah, I guess Samsung's really cracking the whip on the South Korean military.
Is Samsung a Korean company?
Yes.
Then that's probably
They
the real
own,
reason.
like, you might as well consider
Oh.
Samsung the owners of South
yeah,
Korea.
yeah. That's
That
what I was
makes sense
thinking.
then. Okay.
They were
I can
like,
see
yeah,
that.
stop using evil American phone.
I
Go
was
to
thinking,
glorious Korean phone.
Yeah, wait, like, don't all smartphones spy on their owners?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Like 90% of the software
Mine
I
out
does.
there.
fucking love this
spies on
Korean
the
piece
owner.
of shit.
I love my Korean piece of shit too. It's fine. Oh, and I got a new phone case for it too. It looks all snazzy. Here, check this fucker out.
Ah, that is nice.
Yeah.
Listener, it's just a gaping asshole. Why'd you
Yeah,
make that your?
it's Nikio Avocado.
Just
I
hold
can't
it
believe
wide.
you put that on the back of your phone. Have you not gotten in trouble for that yet at work?
I've seen bigger.
You've seen
Yeah.
bigger than Nikio Avocado?
Yes.
Patrick, put up
Nikocado
Nikocado Avocado's asshole. Thank you. I mean, we need reference.
I will say that Nikocado Avocado is definitely a smart man as far as
Is he?
manipulating the
I like it,
algorithm
though.
is concerned. Like, yeah, he's destroyed himself over and over again, but he gets the clicks.
Al, you're a gay man. Do you think that there was any universe?
Not
that-
at the moment.
Okay,
Would
you're
you
right.
would you pay for his OnlyFans?
Nikocado Avocado.
Yeah.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Why would I pay for that?
Some people do.
I mean,
Someone
yes,
does.
I
I'm
did.
not some people. I'm a straight man.
Do you? It's true. Right now, he's a straight man.
With Nikocado Avocado in the room, Val's just like, nope, I'm straight now. He said, no, thank you.
I was gonna say, do you think that there's any universe in
Absolutely
which you
fucking
could
not.
see yourself like having gone down the route that Nikocado Avocado did?
No.
Like,
why would I do that?
I know, right? Like I literally cannot see any world in which I become
you can't
that.
see the world where like you were very
Yeah.
skinny, you got a massive amount of money from eating a lot, and that just you
No.
kept going. Oh, I get so much money from eating. I'm gonna eat a lot more.
Yeah.
See,
and
if
then,
I was
like,
very skinny though, I would never, ever go
Start a
down a
new
route
thing.
of eating a lot.
Yeah.
Because that's like the dream. That's like every multiverse of Al's dream is to be very skinny. So I would never ruin that, even for some money.
Please
Yeah.
don't look up his.
I
asshole.
don't know. There's definitely like a point.
I mean,
with
just for God's sakes. I mean, like you. Every time I
Yeah.
look at it, sorry viewer, I just pulled up a picture of Nikocado Avocado like before and after from size comparison.
The breathing machine's what kills me.
It's a
Yeah,
CPAP.
I mean, he really sells it by having his shirt off and having the CPAP on and everything.
It's gonna be sad when he doesn't even make it to 50.
How old is he?
He's like my age.
Yeah, he's not very old.
I'm gonna look it up. How old is he?
I want to say he can't be any more than like
Is
30.
it gonna be sad sadder than the fact that just a human died.
Yeah, he's my age. He's 31.
He's our age. Yep, 31 years old.
He's Ukrainian? Oh my God, he truly is that's some modern day politics right there. You might as well just, Patrick, put up the picture of...
for the next president of Ukraine.
Oh my God, can you
he
imagine?
used to be such a sweet little gay vegan. Look at him up in that top one. He seems nice. He looks
sure he's still
almost a little too skinny, but not really.
There's so many fetishes going on here. There's like feeding, corruption, like just size. Yeah, a bird.
I mean, look at the bottom picture. He looks like he'd be greasy if you touched him. Like
he looks like Danny DeVito.
He looks like that guy from Futurama where
Danny
like
DeVito
they push
wears
his belly and he went.
better.
What the fuck? The foul. That took me a second. I was like, what the fuck did you just say? Yeah, the fat guy. The fat guy that makes the sound.
But he just said woo. No, that was air escaping from the folds of his fat.
Woo! How much would you have to get paid to fuck him? The big fat one, not the tiny one.
I was about to say the mousy one actually wouldn't be that hard, but
give you $100. You're like, yeah, sure, all right.
$5,000.
$5,000. You'll fuck Nikocado Avocado?
Yeah, but he can't look at me.
That's kind of reasonable.
It's gotta be from the back.
It's gotta be from the back.
Yeah.
How else are you going to do it?
It's gay sex.
I mean,
you can't lift his ass up. No, you are not
gonna drop it on you? Like he's gonna stand over you and fucking drop that on you like you wouldn't survive, my man. You would not survive.
Pulverized pelvis is what you get. It'd be like Showgirls.
Yeah, it'd be like the snoo thing. Yeah, except the skeletons wouldn't have smiles on their faces.
The scene from Showgirls, but it's Nikocado Avocado just going fucking buck wild.
He probably couldn't go that fast.
I'm imagining that like Turned Down for What music video where the chick goes and then like drops on his face like that and like they go through the floor. It's like that, except it's Nikocado Avocado.
Sex with him literally just has to be he bends over and lets somebody
I can't imagine any other way it would
Patrick,
work.
if it's not too much work, can you find that video Eric just suggested and then put Nikio's face over that lady?
Yes.
Patrick, don't do that.
Please do that.
If you could do that, please do that. It'd make a good short, Patrick. It'd make a good short.
We can't put that on the short, first off. Second off, that might actually be too far.
Why would that be too far?
Because that's like actually bullying.
I've been loud, another round of shots. Turn down for what?
I feel like Muhammad Ali is generally liked more in
Islam
America.
is reported that it will overpass Christianity by the year 2050.
I'm fine with that. I don't really
or
care.
2060, somewhere
Muslims
in
are
there.
nice. They're fine.
Yeah, Muslims are cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. I started reading the Quran
Muslims
recently.
Yeah.
And God, that book sucks.
Yeah. It's
Somehow.
like the Bible.
Somehow
it's like
the Bible is easier.
like the Bible.
Somehow the Bible is easier, though.
That's because it's the Bible that got translated into like Arab and Urdu and all these other languages.
The fuck is an
and
Urdu?
Then it's just another language in the Middle
Patrick,
East.
bleep that out. You can't say that on the podcast.
Like, and
Stop using the bleep sound effects.
And then
so
it got
much.
translated back after they added more stories to it, and then now you're reading the Quran, and it's been like retranslated 5 times at that point.
The Quran sucks, though. It's so boring. It's so much more boring than the Bible. So much more shit happens in the Bible, especially
How
like,
old
right
did
at the
Noah
beginning.
get in the Quran?
What?
How old did Noah get in the Quran?
I don't know, dude. I didn't get that far. They just talk about how like
You didn't even get past
Genesis,
and then there was light.
That's like
they don't even start talking
That's
about
the
Genesis like Genesis in the Quran. They just start talking about Muhammad and how like all the other Muslims suck, and then how he showed up and how he like started telling them like all the good shit.
I don't think there were any Muslims before Muhammad started.
Muhammad
preaching,
came in and
but
said, "Hey, listen to this good shit."
There were
And then-
Arabs.
Then he put on Turned Down for
They were
What
not
on a
Muslims.
boombox, and then Nico Avocado flew through the
In
ceiling
fact,
down.
I believe most of them were either Jews, Christians, or Zoroastrians.
Yeah, what do you know about Zoroastrian?
Yeah, what do you fucking know, Eric?
I
Ism.
know that.
Yeah, give me one thing about
Yeah,
Zoroastrian.
that's
Zorro
right.
was a pretty
You
good
want to know
movie.
something about Zoroastrianism?
Damn
Yeah, name one thing.
Freddie Mercury's family was Zoroastrian, and he was buried in a Zoroastrian funeral.
That's not true. He was gay, not Zoroastrian. I know a thing or two about Freddie Mercury, all right?
Zoroastrianism generally depicts like the duality of
Are
life
they
with like a light and a dark kind of thing. And they
religious
one of their
or
major ceremonies
monoreligious? I can't remember
involves,
what the word is for multiple gods.
Theistic.
polytheism.
Polytheistic.
Yeah,
Oh,
polytheistic.
There's monotheism, meaning one theism, God.
Like big God, like Big J
Polytheism
up
would
there in
be
the sky. You know what I'm
multiple
saying?
These gods.
Ed or Patrick, if you could put up like a Pokemon style silhouette of Yahweh and then do a Who's That God? Thank you.
Who's that deity? It's Yahweh!
Maggie, turn off the page, please.
Now, this
Which
has
picture
to
are
be
we
the
using?
true face of God. If you do this wrong, you do realize all of our podcast listeners will
It's like-
immediately be after
It's
us.
like Black Jesus.
It's kind of like the idea that God has a sex or gender. It's just like
Yeah, it's an
unless you're suggesting that Christianity is polytheistic and that there are other beings like God that he can fuck.
Well, there definitely
Then
are
he doesn't
because he
really-
says to not
Yeah.
worship any of them.
Well, here's another funny thing.
There definitely are.
If you go back and look at the story of Noah, the Nephilim or whatever
The
they're called.
Nephilim, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the Nephilim.
He calls them the sons of God, which would mean that he had a wife, and something that the writings that we don't have of that were when like he was talking to his wife, because
it's also
Israel has found shrines to a different god that Yahweh had, was married to before. At some point in their history, they just got rid of all of them.
Well, it's generally believed that Yahweh is just an old Sumerian fire god that
War god, yeah.
and he just got precedence and was the major one worshipped for so long that his cult became the Jews.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of kept adding on to the story. They kept saying, this is the only God you're allowed to worship. He's the best one, period. And
then we came along and we're like, and he had a son that he tortured it, and now he wants you to live in his attic.
I don't know
with
who
him.
this we is, because all that happened
Well,
amongst
it was
just the
it was
Jews.
me and Will. It
Yeah.
wasn't you. You weren't there. You were dead. But me and Will have actually been alive for thousands of years. We came along,
And we were
and
like,
then we
he had
put
a
Jesus
son.
on. Yeah, and then we raised a guy, and then we put him on a cross.
It was
So
weird.
I wasn't
And we were
God
like,
born yet.
that's
I was
him.
dead.
It was weird.
So
When,
this happens after now, but before now, right?
yeah,
Yes.
it was weird when Patrick got pregnant. I will
After
say.
I die. But
Well, God
thousands of
got me
years ago.
pregnant. It
Well,
was
that's what we said. It was really the chemicals.
yeah.
Yes.
It was yeah. It
Yeah.
was a little
Mother
bit of
Mary
science.
Patrick, or
It was, what
Our
was the
Holy
weirdest
Mother.
part was when the three wise men showed up and one of them was out. That was really strange.
That
Yeah,
makes sense.
he had the
he has
the
that
mirth.
aura. He comes
Yeah.
in.
I remember.
Yeah.
The mirth.
Yeah,
You mean myrrh?
yeah.
No. Actually,
Mirth.
No,
Oh,
that
that
was a
makes
different.
sense.
That was
Al
a
is
different
very
guy.
mirth.
Yeah, that was a different guy.
He's a mirthy fellow.
There was a gold, frankincense, myrrh, and then mirth. Al was the
Yeah.
fourth one that showed up, and he just brought a lot of happiness.
He was so quiet.
makes
They didn't
sense.
write him down.
Makes sense. So they snubbed him because he didn't bring a physical
No, he's
gift.
just really
Exactly.
quiet.
I
He's
really
the
like.
hype man. He's the guy who makes everybody happy. Gets into the moment. Like that's
I love the visual of like Jesus in the manger. The three wise men showed up. There's another one. It's just Al. It's just.
he's got to be like this too, like just a shirt and blue jeans. He's just hanging out behind like all these fucking ancient Middle Eastern kings wearing
The
their
other
like
ones-
flowing robes, and he's just back there with jeans and a shirt. He's like, "Hey guys, I'm bringing the good vibes."
Yeah, the other ones actually have gifts. They've got gold, frankincense, and myrrh, and myrrh's the last one. And then Al like looks around really quickly, like, "Oh fuck, I didn't
like, oh,
bring
shit.
anything." What
know
have
I
you
was supposed
got?
to bring
I've got.
something.
I've also got mirth. I brought mirth. Just
What a thoughtful
beads,
gift.
Beads of sweat rolling down.
Yeah.
What a thoughtful gift! Like turn
Al
to like
just
the,
uncomfortable 'cause
turn
he's
to
in
like
a
the
manger
ancient
or a
stenographer over
stable.
there. It's like write that part out.
Yeah.
I was
This doesn't
uncomfortable
need to be
because he's
part
in
of
a
the story.
stable. There's
Yeah.
a lot of animals.
Yeah. There's they're like doing like a courtroom picture. They just mark out Al. Big mark.
Just see a little scribbled out guy standing next to the three wise men. Just-
Oh, you know
All the
something?
people were taller back then. He's a little guy.
You want to know something I learned recently? That's
What?
a real fucker.
What's that?
So you know King Harold in the Bible, he wanted to kill Jesus, little
Herod.
baby Jesus.
Herod, not
Yeah.
Harold. King Harold.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. King Harold. That's like the modern day
Oh,
Jersey version of that guy.
I mean, give me to recount the
I'm
I'm
gospel.
gonna
to you one
fucking
time.
kill Jesus.
But
I'm King Harold.
apparently, like he died 2 or 3 years before that was recorded.
Yeah, no. The theology of a lot of those stories, if you look into the historical record, it's like
It don't add up.
no,
It's just a different guy.
It's kind of like when someone takes something from the Bible and then they find like an old foundation to a building and they're just like, look, this building written about in the Bible existed, therefore it's all true.
Oh yeah.
It's just like, or that building was there, and then they told a bunch of fucking legends.
yeah.
Like
They knew the building was there.
the built like. I'm not even saying it's all true or false. I'm just saying that is proof of nothing.
If you could go back in time and add one thing to one important scene from the Bible, what would it be? I want to like put a guy selling hot dogs at the crucifixion. just like have
Hot
that
dogs
be,
here?
yeah, just have that be in there. Just one guy walking through the crowds.
Get your hot dogs,
Just trying
hot
to-
wieners in your mouth, right here.
I think
They're just like, that guy's going to hell. That's not even a
I think
good
I'd
joke.
shuffle some things around and have Moses and Jesus take out the Romans with AK-47s.
Yeah, okay.
You know.
That's not bad. Was that a Rugrats bit? Or was that Family Guy?
Rugrats.
Yeah,
but-
no,
it
I
was
swear to
Rugrats
God.
for sure. It definitely wasn't Family Guy. Jesus and Muhammad
Yeah.
I like
mowing
it.
down Romans with AK-47s. That's a Rugrats bit, right?
I
They
liked
did
when
have like
Tom
a
and
religious
Chucky.
episode or whatever.
They had a couple of episodes
I liked
of
when
Rugrats
Tom
that were
and Chucky
talking
gave
about.
a shout of religion and went la la, and then like shot everybody.
Why do you sound like that?
I don't know, but that's
No.
what they sounded like.
Yeah, I was about to say the Jewish
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, the grandpa's super Jewish.
He
So,
was in
like,
Oh,
Holocaust.
I forgot the Rugrats were Jewish.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
great grandpa was in the Holocaust. He's got the serial numbers on his arm.
I guess.
That's real. That's real.
I don't know
Shows
about
what his serial
that,
numbers
but
are.
He talks about old Jewish tales and stuff. So like
Damn,
they go
look at
over
that
like
Kiwi.
Passover and some other things like that. And honestly, that's where I first heard of a lot of that shit.
It
Not
wasn't
that grandpa. the
not
other
this
grandpa.
one, the old one.
Yeah, no, the mom's
That one right there.
dad.
Which one?
Down.
Yeah, the
This one?
No.
No,
To
no.
the right.
to the right of that one.
This one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
him.
this guy. What was his name?
Yeah, Uncle Phil or not Uncle Grandpa. Shit, I don't know. It's not Pickles because Pickles was the dad's name.
I like
Jewish
that if I
grandpa.
put in Rugrats great grandfather Holocaust, I get like a image that says Rugrats Holocaust theory.
Oh my god! What the
Now
fuck?
that's the
Yeah.
good shit right there.
That's gonna be.
Yeah,
the
I
one
remember
you
the
want.
Passover stuff with the yarmulke, and I hated that animation for the grandparents.
I
there. They
swear to
looked
God,
awful.
there's a scene. Boris. His name was Boris Kropotkin.
Try again.
Kropotkin.
I'm saying it all at once.
Kropotkin.
Boris
Kropotkin.
Kropotkin.
Yeah,
You gotta say it.
I don't think they ever referenced the Holocaust.
You gotta
I'm
say
serious,
reference.
dude. Why do I remember this as a thing? He has like a tattoo, and it's like the serial numbers from the Holocaust where they branded him.
No. I think you're thinking.
Is that
of,
the X-Men?
That'd be so wild.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
mixing
yeah.
memories.
That's Magneto.
Yeah, that's Magneto. That's not
That
the
is
Rugrats.
Magneto.
They're the
That's-
same
that's
character.
Magneto.
I
That
thought
would
they
be,
were the
that'd be
same.
so
Sure.
wild if you're watching Rugrats and he's like, now look at this Tommy. He pulled out his arm and it's the numbers.
Eric Magnus Lyncher or whatever.
Am I the only one here who has tattoos?
Al, do you have any tattoos?
I got two.
You've got two
Okay,
tattoos.
so
No, I don't
we're
have
half
any
tattooed.
tattoos. I don't have any tattoos.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say we're a half tattooed podcast, but no, we're a 25% tattooed podcast.
Okay.
Sorry.
Can I?
Yeah. More Nikocado.
Yeah, I just went.
Now, what are the chances you get him tattooed on you?
This?
No.
yeah.
Patrick, put up,
Yeah, that.
Patrick, put up that picture.
Get that tattooed on your forehead.
Uh,
Needs to be tattooed on your forehead.
I'm just gonna put that in the Discord real quick so that'll be there for later.
My thing
all
on
that-
tattoos is I'm too inconsistent. Like I might wake up that next day and be like, I hate this.
Do you guys ever stumble across like legitimate schizophrenic YouTube channels?
Sometimes.
not really.
Like,
I mean,
Do you think
It's
the true
crazy when you
storyteller
do, though,
has
if
right?
I
schizophrenia?
do, it
Maybe.
wouldn't stick in my memory because I'd click on it,
Maybe like a
listen to
minor
him
amount.
ramble for a minute, and then I'd just click off of it, thinking it was just a bad YouTube channel.
I find it like heartwarming that every time I look in the comments, they're always like, "Hey, go get some help."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen a comment where like it's someone either encouraging or like being mean.
Oh, you need to
Encouraging
go
it would be weird.
You need to go
Yeah.
kick.
Yeah.
Like Kick and Rumble and Twitch,
I've
where people are encouraged to be mental health public nuisances.
I know Kick is like the main one where
Yeah.
people will like share their Kick to show each other nudes.
Yeah,
On
like
the internet?
your Mizzies and your Johnny Somalis.
Is that what is Kick like a YouTube
Kick
thing?
is a streaming thing. It's more like Twitch with
I thought it was
less-
like a Snapchat.
No, Kick is like Twitch, except it's run by a gambling website, so you're allowed to do more.
Gamble?
Yeah, you can gamble.
I thought it was.
stream yourself
I thought Kick
gambling.
was a messaging app.
Sure.
Is that WhatsApp? Am I thinking WhatsApp?
WhatsApp? Yeah, WhatsApp is a messaging app.
Yeah, WhatsApp is the messaging app that's
Kick
used
is
by
a
like
streaming
most
site
of the rest
like
of the
Twitch.
world.
I don't watch streaming at all. I find it annoying and uneventful, and I would much rather watch edited content.
Let's be honest, you would much rather be the one doing the streaming. I know you.
I could do the streaming, yeah.
You don't
It's kind
want
of like I couldn't watch someone play golf, but I could play golf.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine if you're in it. Like NASCAR is like mind-numbingly boring to watch. But if you were in one of those cars, 2 inches away from, 40 other cars all going 200 miles per hour down the circuit, yeah, that's probably pretty fucking exciting.
How long until me and you do a
A
live
NASCAR
pod?
race.
Yeah.
How long before you and I live stream us doing a NASCAR race while doing the podcast over our headsets and the helmets?
As long as I can smoke pot.
Yeah. You got a bong attached to the helmet.
Yeah. I'm gonna start coughing and crash the car and kill both of us.
I like how no matter what Eric was driving.
Yeah. No matter what.
I would just assume that despite me sitting there cranking up a bong, I'm also driving.
That has to have been a thing that people have done and then crashed and died doing.
I've smoked a bong while driving before.
Why?
Because that's what I had.
That sounds.
I
That's
was living
so
with you.
dangerous.
That was when I was sticking around with you sometimes.
Yeah, you were just
Yeah, I was driving
driving
from,
down the road, just hitting up a bong.
Yeah, I had like
Hey.
an hour highway drive to like get to where I was going. So yeah, I just had a Gatorade bottle bong in my cup holder, and I would just put my knees on the steering wheel and fire it up.
How did you not get arrested doing that?
I just didn't get caught. That's the only reason. That is the only reason.
You were so depressed that you were willing
yes.
to just.
And in order to hide it, I would just leave it in the cup holder and put my hat over it, and it would just cover it up. If you ever went in, the car smelled.
You dumb son of a bitch.
Yeah, the car smelled like weed for sure.
You could have gone to prison.
And I didn't have car insurance either at the time.
Hey,
Hey. What's up, baby?
Poverty
did
sucks.
these work?
One of them does.
That's the one.
That's the one that works.
That's the one that
Nice.
works.
How'd you know?
It's the only one that's
Lucky
on.
guess.
Yeah.
Like all the
Lucky
others
guess.
are like off looking, and then that one
Do we
has like a
want to try
light
to
on it.
test it? Do we
Yeah,
just
go
be like,
ahead. Good. See?
Yeah,
Nothing.
Doesn't do nothing. Doesn't
Nothing.
do nothing. Doesn't
Nothing.
do nothing.
Dang.
I
Yeah.
mean, we can start. I can load some new sound effects up on there.
Ooh.
Are we sound
Can we put a
effects in
gunshot
again?
noise on there?
I thought they didn't.
I could use that.
I thought they didn't come out in the editing.
No, I mean they do if I turn it on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean the main thing that I really want out of the and Patrick, I guess reminder, grab the sound pad file for this one and put it in there because this is going to be such an editing heavy podcast that apparently we're going to do that too.
We need, like, a
should,
whole
one of those
soundboard.
should be Eric getting attacked by a bear.
Yes,
Like,
that's a
like,
good one.
We've made a couple of sound effects on this. One of them should be Eric getting attacked by a bear. One of them should be Eric telling you how big your penis is in the bathroom. That's another one of my favorite ones that we've made. Will's looking at me like,
recall
yes.
that one.
You don't remember that?
Oh, me telling Will how big his penis is in the bathroom.
Yeah. It's
It's all
Yeah,
the
but
details you put
he
in
gave
there.
me an Owen Wilson. Wow.
No, it's like, oh, it's so big. Like it's something like that, and then he said something about like how big your penis was, and you're like, it was on the very special episode. I know which episode it was.
Yeah.
I know which episode it was too.
Yeah,
There's
but
only
then-
one where I saw Will's penis. So
Well, we can change that real quick, but
I mean, I guess.
Will said something like, "Say it again. I need like the affirmation or something," and then I said, "Make it a soundscape." Like so, I just made it like sound like you guys were in the bathroom, and I pitched your voice up to sound like a woman.
Oh,
And, yeah.
okay.
It was its own thing. It was great.
I got you.
That's got to be one of the soundboard.
It's okay.
buttons,
I don't
too.
watch this either.
I'm like, what kind of gay shit are y'all doing?
Very
The gayest.
Pretty
Yeah.
gay.
pretty gay.
Not
to be
gonna
honest. Not gonna
I just
lie.
went out to go smoke a cigarette like I did last time. I came back in. These two were just both naked.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
It was a
if you're
good
wondering.
episode,
It
though.
was a decent episode.
Let's shout out that episode number. I want to know which one that is. I think it's like 86 or something.
Yeah, it's not too long ago.
Y'all
I'd
have
say-
that many episodes?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
We're almost at 100.
But
unfortunately.
technically, you could argue we're actually past 100.
You can tell
because of the
how well we
earlier
do.
ones, but
What? What'd you say, Will?
So you can tell how well we're doing.
Yeah, we're doing great. We have 1,000
Excellent.
subscribers. We're doing awesome. And our
There
videos
it
get
is.
like 40 views.
yeah,
That is episode number 80. Yeah, okay.
80. Yep.
Yeah,
there we
go
go.
listen to episode number 80 where Eric talks about Will's penis. He talks about both of our penises, but
Yeah,
Talks
I mean,
about-
I saw them both at the
Yeah.
same time. So
yeah, he didn't really comment on mine, which kind of hurt my feelings.
I mean, you didn't present it the way Will did.
That's
you just
true.
kinda
That's
sat over
I
there
wafted
trying
at
to-
him.
You did. You
Yeah.
got it was like the problem here is that Eric is actually nearsighted and you're closer to him on the table. He couldn't
Yes.
make me out over here, but you guys made out plenty.
All I saw was something that looked vaguely like an elephant drinking water over there.
I love that Will's It's very funny, Eric, but also I like that Will is just scrolling through Reddit right now.
He's completely lost interest in the podcast.
He's just checked out
He is
completely.
out entirely. He's just thinking about his own dick and balls.
He's just
you know.
watching clips from like action movies or some shit over there. I see it
I'm
flashing.
looking at the news.
You're looking at the news.
Yeah.
The
What happened in the news, dude?
What's going
Well,
on in the world?
The
Inform
digital
us.
camera market grows for the first time in 13 years.
Digital cameras?
How?
I mean, I guess
More
because
people
we all
buying
buy
cameras.
digital cameras because we can't buy phones without buying digital cameras.
Yeah, well, my guess would be like, like you can't afford that. People might be going back to flip phones and then like being like, well, I still need a camera. And
Flip
then,
phones still have cameras.
yeah, I guess they do, don't they?
And I
Why would the
imagine
digital
if
market-
one's being
People
made
like
Oh,
the
you
nowadays-
want me to read
aesthetic
the
of it
article?
now.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I know
People are-
Japan was like obsessed with really small flip phones for a while that you would like have
Hold on,
on
I'll
your keychains.
figure it out.
Yeah, that rules too.
Yeah, like
That
I know that
just
that was,
recently stopped being a thing.
Yeah, that was popular in like the 2010s, I believe.
Yeah, dude. Still
Like-
plenty of people with flip phones over there. And then they would like send they would send each other emails. They wouldn't text.
Mm-hmm.
They just had email addresses.
So
They-
weird.
I know. Like, how did that become the standard when texting is already an option?
Well, it's kind of like, even
Probably
though
'cause
we
it
can
costs
text
money.
message each other, like everybody is constantly like chatting through Discord and Snapchat and all these other things.
Yeah,
just
you're
like
definitely chatting through Discord.
I
Eric.
don't.
Yeah.
I
You're saying
text
it's
to call
because-
people like someone who uses their phone as a phone.
Hold on. Will's got the article.
They said it's because of interchangeable lenses.
Interchangeable lenses.
Yeah.
So what? People want a fisheye shot of something that bad to where it's like where it's growing.
I guess.
Okay, that's kind
I
of cool.
mean-
I mean, we can't
On
say
TikTok,
shit.
they
We
do a
bought
lot of
camera.
fixeye
True.
TikToks.
What?
On TikTok, there's a lot of fish eyes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone knows TikTok trash is one of the most
Forms of
popular
media.
things going around. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't.
Oh, do you know that
Consume
house?
that
you
shit,
know the trad wife like TikTok trend?
Yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah,
that's
God,
a lot
yeah, I
of
do.
Mormons.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
That are you suggesting that conservative Christians would be interested in traditional wives?
No, he said Mormons.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
They're not
that-
Christians, Eric. They're like the furthest thing from Christians.
saying trad wife just seems like a general conservative thing, and one that doesn't really bother me either. It's
you
just
have a
kind of
trad
like-
wife.
No, I don't. Me and my wife both work.
Yeah, you have
You're not
tra-
that wife, Eric.
Yeah.
The other wife.
You have a trad wife.
I do, actually.
Actually,
I
yeah,
do.
you do.
I do. I very much have a trad wife. Not only that, my wife is like proudly trad wife.
I want to be a trad wife.
See?
Like
Look.
again, I don't care. I don't give shit. Like, there's nothing wrong with like, I mean, if you want to live under Sharia law and cover every single bit of your
Yes.
skin up to your eyes,
Yes.
if that's
Yes.
your choice, then you are more than welcome to do that.
Al
I-
is your second wife. He was the one that I was talking about earlier.
As long as no one's being forced to do
The
it, I
kids
don't
miss
care.
you.
Because that's a personal choice, and I respect the shit out of it.
You never
Like,
come home
He
anymore.
can't
Al.
acknowledge you right now.
Yeah,
His wife
he's
listens
way
to
too.
these.
Sorry. I've been neglecting Al, and I'm
Does
sorry.
his wife?
Al.
Does your wife listen to this?
Sometimes
God help her.
when I play it. for
God
her.
help her. When
God
you play
bless
it
her.
for God bless her.
Mhm. She thinks they're funny. She likes to listen to these conversations sometimes.
Ooh, some people are saying generative AI could soon decimate the call center industry, which
God, I
makes sense.
hope so. That would actually, be so nice.
good.
Would
Yeah.
you? If you're gonna be dealing
Oh
with
my
bots.
god. Who cares? As long
long
as
as
the
it's-
bot answers.
As long as it works. Yeah.
Like I would so much rather deal with a computer that answers and doesn't put me on hold forever, because at least then it has
It's gonna
fucking-
put you on hold forever. It's gonna be programmed
We'll
for a
see.
set amount of time to put you on hold.
That's
We'll
a good.
see.
I mean, like the big thing with like call centers right now is like there's already like an automated voice system
Yeah,
that
Yeah,
they
it's half
do.
robot already.
that's what
Yeah.
it's gonna be.
Well, I mean, like no, it'll be
Yeah,
generative
everyone
AI,
always
which will
skips
be way
that. Everyone
better.
just skips that and just like hits 3 for the
Yeah,
human.
but
And we
imagine
still
if,
will.
Imagine if the computer could actually
Poor
understand
Ted.
your
Im-
verbal questions like
imagine-
ChatGPT, though.
Imagine fucking you're that one guy who has to be left behind because you have to have someone human. It's just constantly like
The phone's just ringing. Yeah, it's just the guy with like disheveled, like just sagging eyes. He just like looks like he hasn't been home in like 6 days.
There's a news hanging over him, but
Yeah,
you know, he
there's a
doesn't use
news
it.
hanging in the background. It's just a camera shot of him, and then a shot of the phone. And it's got like a million lights on it, just like
Yeah.
blinking. And the phone's just ringing. And says
The
one
picture on his
human
desk
call.
is like turned over.
yeah.
The only human receptionist
There's a
left.
loaded revolver next to the phone, and like a bottle of pills.
You
And
see a bottle of cyanide and whiskey. Like,
Yeah.
Just
you know.
all the methods.
Oh hell yeah!
He's just
Poor guy.
constantly considering killing himself. Just never not thinking about suicide. Just
I worked in a call center. Did you guys ever
were
work
you
in a
never
call
not
center?
thinking
No.
about suicide the entire time?
Actually, I killed myself while I was working there. You're talking to my
That
ghost
makes
right
a
now.
lot of sense, actually.
Yeah, see,
I feel like call center is like the worst job.
we did have a guy that killed himself while we were there.
That again makes sense. That's
Yeah.
horrible and tragic, but yeah,
Yeah.
You do it in the building.
I see it.
No, he didn't do
He
it
just
in the
went-
building.
He just died by
He killed
suicide
himself-
at home, and
Yeah.
then you heard about the next day.
You know, if you're gonna kill yourself in a call center, you think you might as well just stand up, yell persona, and then just do it, right?
You might as well take out everybody else there because they need to get out of this too. I mean, like they obviously are only here. 'cause
You're
they're
just
too,
releasing them.
Yeah, they're too much of a coward.
Their
to do it
souls, their souls left their bodies way before they walked into this building. Like, you know, they're all you're doing is
And
putting
in fairness,
husks
when
in
they
the
took the
ground.
job at being in a call center, they knew this could happen.
Yeah,
this
well,
was a
this was-
distinct
They
possibility.
were hoping this would happen.
Right, like, you know,
Would that be a crazy like?
That's what the Nostalgia Critic did before he fucking started the Nostalgia Critic.
He
Worked in a
did-
call
He
center?
did an active shooting.
Yes, he did.
yeah, that's why he always jokes with the gun. He shoots it around all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
you know.
that's
back credit cards.
That's the gun. That
Yeah.
was the gun that he
That's the
did
gun
the
he
shooting
used.
with. The last thing people see is
The Nostalgia Critic is a
him-
well-known mass shooter and murderer.
The last thing these people saw was him busting through the screen with the fire behind him, and the pistol goes.
Yes,
God,
that's how
you
he
know
got
what- you know
inspired
what-
to do the show.
You know- the exact-
no,
yes,
no.
yes.
That's been the show. That's enough.
One
It's
more
enough.
thing. One more thing.
It better be funny, you son of a bitch. It better be fucking funny. Don't you just laugh into the microphone, you stupid son of a bitch. Say your fucking bit. Go for it. I will turn this fucking podcast around, by
you
God.
won't do it, you coward. Do it.
You won't do it.
Yeah, you will do it.
Patrick, you know what to do.